Our next speaker for EXL is Mr. Arun Sharma, and he is here with us to share his insights about effective agile teams and leadership with SAFe framework. Arun Sharma is a techno strategic leader and carries deep experience in development consulting, cloud AI, and IoT space. He is currently associated with Click to Cloud, a global cloud product organization, in the position of VP. He has more than 22 years of experience in a wide range of roles such as General Manager-Paytm, Senior Technical Account Manager at Microsoft, Product Manager at Icertis, and many other amazing roles. Arun loves challenges in the Microsoft field, combining it with his domain knowledge in banking, insurance, FMCGs, government, retail, and telecom. He is also recognized with several other titles such as Microsoft Certified Trainer, Global Challenger Sales, Digital Transformation Lead from Microsoft, and several other academic titles. As a reminder to all our attendees, this conference is being recorded. We will have Q&A at the end of this presentation. Please use the Q&A tool if you have a question for the speaker. The stage is all yours, Arun. You can now share your content and unmute yourself. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much, Sona, for a great introduction and quick introduction. And I was there in the previous session. It was a great session for Tariq. Thank you, Tariq, for sharing such a vast information and knowledge on the platform. So I'm going to share my screen now. So a warm welcome to all of you. And today we are going to talk about SAFe framework and how SAFe framework is changing the life of leadership, because leadership and SAFe, leadership and the delivery, and leadership and product delivery are hand in hand, like they go hand in hand. And nowadays we all leaders are facing challenges. So since I was working with Microsoft as a full-time employee, I also worked with Alibaba and other industries. So I have a mix of experience with SI industry as well as product industries. There, I have seen the same challenges. So today, we will talk about those challenges and then how we can drive the effective agile teams with leadership. So both hand in hand, they will go. So we are going to take in consideration the proven techniques of Agile framework of SAFe. So I'm a SAFe certified practitioner, so I'll take you to this. So the topic of today is build effective Agile team and leadership with SAFe. So welcome all of you. Now, I would like to talk about why Agile. So like nowadays, this entire world is changing every month, every moment. We are facing different customer demands, products. Okay, there are multiple products in market. The technologies are evolving day in, day out. Okay, and your market needs are keep on changing. Like recently we have seen, and the entire world was under turmoil of COVID. So in COVID scenario, like 2 years of that time frame was like a flip side. The entire scenario got changed. Like where people were going to office and now they turn into the work from home, fully work from home. Organizations have converted into work from home. So multiple different productivity tools have come into the market. Okay, so that's where it comes like we should also think in agile way, because customer demands are keep on changing, whether it is manufacturing, FSI. I have FSI and manufacturing experience, and manufacturing is way more creative, where FSI is kind of like a lot of compliance is there and a lot of security aspects we have to maintain. So each and every industry, they have like different set of mindsets as well as standards. Second is pace. Earlier, the things were moving like episodic. Okay, you have to create a story and then push your entire team to deliver that story. So it was a kind of incremental. Okay, so episodic to incremental we moved, and nowadays what we are doing, we are we are actually running the entire cycle in continuous format. That's why where like your requirements keep on bombarding into product division and product units, they keep on writing the code and pushing their data or pushing their code into code repositories, whether it is a Git or a TFS, whatever. And then what happens, like the new features have to be embedded into existing code. So it need, or this current scenario is needed, the continuous integration and continuous deployment and development. How do we achieve that? That is where the agility comes into the picture. The third thing is mindset. Earlier, all the organizations, and I would say like as most of the leaders, I'm in a like a stakeholder relationship, and mostly C-level stakeholders I manage. So one of the stakeholder, he came back to me like, Arun, we are facing uh, tickets in every week. Like more than 800 tickets are getting logged for FSI. They were from one of the bank, like world's largest bank. So they came back to me like, how do we reduce that? So that is where people are thinking, like instead of going into reactive mode, they wanted to be a proactive kind of thing. And if you have to involve or if you have to implement proactive kind of activity, then you have to turn yourself from reactive mode to proactive. And it is not feasible just in one day. So you have to keep on thinking or keep on working on mindsets. You have to introduce new tool sets, and you have to also introduce like a latest deployment technologies like a cloud, okay, cloud platforms, and the practices, proven practices. So basically, agile is bringing change in team, but also in the leadership. Why leadership? Because leadership is the point where they need to drive the thought process in bottom level. So now, before I go to agility and before I go to, I have to explain what are the drawbacks of existing framework and what exactly SAFe is bringing into our life. I would like to cover a few things, like there are types of teams all across the globe. They are working. So there are basically 4 different types of team, and how these types are defined based on the mindset. Earlier, there was a team mindset where they were working on fixed mindset. Okay, we have to collect the requirements, and then we have to start building on designing, and then start writing a code and then deliver it. And that was a fixed mindset, like a core what I say, uh, uh, a delivery mindset, waterfall delivery mindset. But now it is a growth mindset. Leadership as well as teams, they are changing their mindset or shifting their mindset from fixed mindset to the growth mindset. Okay, that's where the difference and different type of teams are formed. So first, it comes to the self-managing team. They managed internally, like throughout the entire hierarchy. Second is self-designing team. Third is self-governing team. And fourth is manager-led. Most of the, like 90% cases in current industry, they are manager-led. Okay, it is a kind of hierarchy structure. A manager sits on top of it, and he drives like a what to do and what not to do. Okay, the manager is the entity which never comes down and get involved. Okay, it is not catalyst. So let me take you over here. So this is the difference between traditional versus agile team. Like how the traditional team works. This is the manager-led team. So there is a manager sits on top and he has to percolate and transmit articulate each and everything like requirements and instructions, everything. But the agile team looks like this. We create a pair of like intellects, and those intellects come together. They work as a team, and there is no manager. There is no one who controls over all these people. Okay, instead of manager, we have given facilitator. That is the agile team. What that facilitator is doing, it is he himself is a part of that team. He doesn't sit on top of hierarchy. So he coordinate with those set of pairs, okay, and then check what they required, what is their need. Okay, those things comes into this. Now let's talk about different type of or leadership mindset. When you are moving from traditional approach to the agile approach, then the leadership has to be also changed. Like their mindset has to be changed. Okay, so it has to start with the lead by example. Okay, lead by example means like instead of me, it should he should be inclusive. Like he should start with the we team instead of me silo or like a power. Okay, to drive the power. Instead of that, he should drive with the team vision. There has to be a team vision. There has to be organization wide vision and people. We talk about people. So leadership of agile, they focus on we, team, vision, people, inspire and support, humanity. Okay, all these things, they come into the picture. Right hand side, none of these aspects, they fall under agility, like me, ego, title, role, pride, power. So uh, just a minute. Sorry. In that case, the change set, the mindset change is also required. So there is a shift of paradigm, okay, from thought leadership, from direction driven leadership to thought leadership. That is where it comes. Now, let's talk about agile leadership. How agile leadership look like? Okay. What should be the agile leadership? Leadership starts with the agility mindset. The working day, a lot of meetings are there. So there are lots of like a thought leadership comes into the picture. Okay, so leadership with agility. Leadership with agility means you have to invite the change. You have to appreciate a change if you are agile leader or if you are known to be agile leader. Second is explore ideas and promote innovations. You have to call out ideas from the team. You have to call out ideas from the entire organization and then promote innovation mindset, innovative mindset. Like do not drive them through do not drive them through instructions. There has to be a direction given to them, and direction comes with the inclusiveness or inclusivity. Third thing is inspire with vision and align with mission. Vision means our organization 5 years down the line, we wanted to see our organization at this level in terms of growth, in terms of like uh, 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 revenue. Okay, that's where the motivation comes. That's where the involvement of team it comes. Then the fourth is learning and development. You have to, like as a leader, agile leader, you have to focus on learning and development of people. Talk about their their aspiration. How do they grow? Ask such questions. How do they grow in this organization? Where they see themselves? Okay, instead of telling them we want this and our organization want this. These are the tasks that have to be completed. No, they are make them self-aware, self-accountable. And that is possible when you imbibe the best practices into it. Then operating with trust. The last one is operating with trust. Okay, trust on people. and they should also trust on you. Okay, and the system, empowerment and openness, open for discussion, call for discussions, and invite and involve a lot of discussions, because that comes with that comes along with a lot of ideas, innovative ideas. That is where agile leaders are missing the part. Now, what do they do after this? Like when they go through and when they develop all these like uh, uh, facts and traits in their organization, what do they achieve? The first one, the first of all, they improve entire operations. They operate effectively, starting from requirement gathering, stakeholder management, customer satisfaction, and timeliness deliveries. That is where it comes. Second thing, they're driven like the agile leaders, they are driven with agile values, approach, and practices. Agile values, approach is what we have discussed earlier. Practices comes with proven frameworks like SAFe is one of them. The third is continuous improvement approach. Like it is a continuous feedback mechanism. You do a retrospective and get the feedback in product. And once you collect the feedback, you have a quick actionable item, okay, which where you or your team can act upon it. That is where agile leader comes. Now, in product deliveries or program deliveries, these are the two major approaches. Everybody, like whoever is attending this seminar and the session, they might have seen this earlier. Waterfall, it reminds me my old days, around way 90s, where we were collecting requirements, preparing the document. That document goes to like a sign off. Once it is sign off, then that goes to the design phase. After design phase, we collectively we produce multiple documents that goes to the implementation, like writing codes and all, and then verification. So it's a long cycle. I tell you, Microsoft was earlier working on the same like same pattern. Like you must have heard of that every 5 years they were producing new release of Windows. But nowadays, every 18 months they are releasing. So they have also changed from waterfall or traditional mindset to the agile mindset because of the entire world was changed or entire world was changing. Their customers were changing. The second approach is agile approach. In agile approach, it's a continuous feedback mechanism. You deliver and then you receive a feedback of customer. Based on that, you improve and then into the next build. So it is a continuous delivery. So you have to also change the practices internally. Now, to implement this, what to do? That is the major part of uh, like a thought process, leadership. There are two options. One is either you have a blank slate, you start writing your own sketch, okay, figure out what works for you. Otherwise, I would say there's another approach which everybody should adopt is proven framework. There are proven frameworks. There are tools into the market. Adapt those tools, implement those tools and frameworks in your organization. And that is where like you can avoid reinventing of the wheel. We don't have to boil the ocean over here. Okay, with our own innovation or something. No, there is no time. People do not have people doesn't have time to see your innovation and all these things. Whatever there is a proven framework, get it and implement in your organization and implement the change control. So this is the whole like a bigger picture or helicopter view of scaled agile framework. I will break down into pieces and then we'll show you at team level what is the involvement of agile, SAFE, then at program level, and then at portfolio level. The portfolio level where the leadership comes into the picture. So basically, when you start implementing SAFe in your organization, it gives you 4 core business results. One is the engagement. It increases the employee engagement. Second is time to market. Whatever you are working on it, the product, the service, whatever, you can increase or cut short the time, faster time to the market, 30 to 75% increase in productivity. Third is quality. The quality quadrant is most important because that gives you customer satisfaction. Okay, so 50% of defect reduction, which we have seen, and it is proven. The fourth quadrant is productivity, 20 to 50% increase in productivity when you implement SAFe. Now, when we talk about agile leadership, the lean thinking comes into the picture. Okay, so what is the lean thinking? What exactly you are achieving out of lean thinking? So lean thinking actually gives you the outcome as a value delivery. So we prepare a value chain. Okay, means it depends on. Sorry, it basically gives you sustainability and shortest lead time to the market. Also, second is best quality products and value to people and society that you can generate. The third is most customer delight. Why? Because you are generating or you are producing a quality that gives you CSAT, customer satisfaction. So there are 3 major pillars, and foundation is the leadership. So on top of foundation, the leadership foundation, there are these 3 pillars sets: respect for people, product development flow, and Kaizen. So what is respect for people? Respect for people starts with developing individuals and teams so that they can build quality products. Second is empower teams to continuously improve. There's a continuous improvement. Continuous improvement comes from feedback mechanism. Okay, then it comes to the product development. So product development is like you take enough time to study the market, take the economic view of entire market. Who are the product, who all are your competitors, and you actively manage all queues of delivery. Okay, wherever there is a delivery chain, you have to maintain the queues and actively manage it. Reduce the batch sizes. Okay, there are a number of batch sizes, but it should not be large enough. You have to reduce it. You have to apply work in progress constraints. There are a lot of work in progress. You have to reduce that WIP, because WIP is what? It is blocker. It is giving you prolonged activity. So these all things comes under product development flow. Next is Kaizen. Kaizen is like where it is a reflection and continuous improvement as an enterprise value, overall enterprise. Okay, and basically you have to start with a small small targets and then achieve it. So small, when you decompose the larger problem, it is the targets are achievable. So this is the value delivery chain. Okay, you decompose them into small packets and then put it onto the train, agile delivery train, and that's where it comes to the uh, value delivery. Okay, now I'll talk about value delivery now. Value delivery comes with like a left hand side. You can see this is one of the picture which I have taken as a team. So as a team, what SAFe is producing, what SAFe is providing. Left hand side, you can see what all teams are involved. There are agile teams under which like you have developers, testers, Scrum, Agile masters are there, and then they ensure the code quality, because you are creating team backlog, not the individual backlog. So team backlog means the team will pick up, put them into iterations, and then they generate development, they generate the code, and then the stories fit in iterations over there. And if any spike comes, like if any bug or any refactoring comes, then it will be adjusted within that. So it is valuable, fully tested software incremental using every 2 weeks, because it's a 15 days of sprint cycle. Okay. Value delivery can be achievable via user stories. So you create user stories, put them into a backlog, create a Kanban, and Scrum project management can also be inspired well over here. So that is purely dedicated to the team, the value delivery. Next is program level. At program level, who comes under the teams? Product management, release management. Okay, so these are the people who are responsible to for the product go to market strategy and hit to market. So there has to be self-organizing, self-managing teams of agile. They should start working on team backlogs again. So it is a team backlog, and then basically they focus on features. Okay, features, architectures, and there's an architectural runway, because they are working on system level softwares. Okay, every 2 weeks. So this is for system level. There is a common sprint length and estimation, proper estimation. And the most important thing is agile release train is delivering the solutions with the help of architects, with the help of UX, and with the help of RTEs. Okay, that's where the value delivery comes via features and benefits. Here we focus on features and benefits because it is at program level. Previous was at team level. So that was basically on delivery basis. Next thing comes into the picture is portfolio level. Portfolio level means you are talking about business epics and architectural epics, where the Kanban comes into the picture. And actually, we are combining lean model, lean leadership, program portfolio management, and matrices. Here we are talking about metrics. Everything is about metrics. Portfolio backlogs. So here we are not creating task backlogs. Here we are not creating the delivery backlogs. Here it is portfolio backlogs. So it is a centralized strategy and decentralized execution. Centralized is the strategy, decentralized is the execution. Then we do lean budgeting at the program level. And I told you Kanban has to be prepared. So Kanban system, they provide portfolio visibility and work in progress limits. As I told you in lean, you have to cut short work in progress areas. Third is the enterprise architecture is the first class citizen. So the enterprise architecture comes and sits on top of it on the entire portfolio, and objective matrices, they support governance and Kaizen. What is the value description over here? The value description or value delivery is totally dependent on business and architectural epics. So it gives you ensurety of scalability at portfolio level. So this is the overall picture of scaled agile framework. This is the big picture. We started with the team level, then to the program level, and then to portfolio level. That's where it comes. So again, I would like to give you the overview of entire thing. What exactly comes over here? So basically in SAFE, we focus on code quality. So code quality comes from agile architecture, continuous integration, test first approach, refactoring, pair work, and collective leadership. Okay, it provides higher quality products and services, customer satisfaction, CSAT. Also, there is a predictability and integrity of software development. Also, the third thing we achieve as a development scalability. Your development is scalable, okay, because it is continuously appending the code. The higher development velocity you can achieve over here. And the last but not least is ability to innovate. You are inviting innovative ideas over here. Next thing is what is the program portfolio management as per SAFE? So basically it is well defined into triangle shape. Like on top of it, the strategy and investment sits. the funding. Then it goes to the program management level. And once it is done, then this is a cycle. It goes to the governance. So at strategy level, you are typically working on decentralized decision making. Second is demand management. You can easily view and visualize everything using Kanban, everything, all these tools, and you can manage the demand, continuous value flow. You can manage it. Lightweight epic business cases can be generated. Once it is done, then it comes to the program management level, where you have decentralized rolling wave planning, okay, at every program portfolio. Then agile estimation and planning comes into the picture. After that, self-managing agile release trains are there. Their teams are aligned. And at the end, the governance. In the governance, you are actively achieving the objective. It is fact-based measures, and basically you are evaluating the team and the product based on milestones and measures. That is the overall program portfolio management. So in short, as a conclusion, I would say the foundation of lean is the leadership, and the foundation of SAFe is you, okay? You as a team. So that is where like it starts with the team, portfolio, and the program, and then portfolio. That is what it comes. So I believe I have articulated the involvement of team as well as SAFe, how they go hand in hand in the entire architecture. So here I would like to end up the discussion and invite questions.